everything I do and still doing that took my hair from this unhealthy and damaged relaxed hair to this beautiful, full, long and healthy natural hair. So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through my full routine, the A to Z of how I take care of my hair to maintain a long and healthy natural hair. And by my A to Z, I mean from my wash day routine to my protective styling. And for my wash day, I like to start off with Preo. This particular Preo is a flaxseed Preo. I have a video on it. You can go check it out. I'm going to have it linked in the description box. So even though Preo is not mandatory, I love to do it because it helps create a protective barrier to help protect your hair from harmful chemicals in your shampoo. It also makes detangling easier, thereby leading to less hair shedding and breakage as well. Before I start doing anything on my hair, before I start working on my hair, I first of all go in with water. You have to go in with water first. Then after that, I am going to go in with my flaxseed gel, just so to help detangling and also to condition my hair. I massaged it into my scalp and to my strands. One thing about this Preo treatment is that this particular one is that it is going to define your curls. It is going to like give you that silk and smooth. You're going to feel your hair very soft. It's going to define your curls and all of those good things. So you should definitely consider prepoing your hair if you don't already. The next thing I do is to get a white tooth comb and comb through my strands. You can also choose to finger detangle. I already finger detangled my hair earlier, so I just took an additional step of going through it with a comb, and the comb was gliding through it very smoothly. This is the power of the Preo that we use. It made my hair very easy to manage. I repeated the same process for every part of my hair, and my hair was looking very soft and silky. My curls were defined. My hair looked very good, and this is not mandatory, but I am definitely recommending. So a little length check, because why not? Now this is what my hair was looking like once we were done with our Preo treatment. This was how soft and silky. You can see the shine. You can feel how soft it is. So the next thing I did was just to put my hair up and then cover with a plastic wrap. And if you have a steaming cap, this is the part where you make use of it to enable your hair trapping all that heat and then open your hair follicles to absorb all the products that you've put in it. Now in the absence of my heat cap, after my plastic wrap, I went in with a shower cap and then I left it on for about 30 to 45 minutes. This was the amount of hair that I lost after the whole detangling process, and I'm going to tell you it is more hair shedding and more hair breakage than I would have if I hadn't done that, or if I had detangled my hair just like that. After my 30 to 45 minutes was over, I took off the plastic wrap, I took off the shower cap and all of that, and this was what my hair was looking like. My hair felt really soft. It felt really silky. My hair felt, all those good stuff. I felt the goodness in my hair actually, right? So the next thing I did was to rinse off the Preo treatment. I made use of cold water, but you can also make use of lukewarm water. It all depends on you and your preference. So I made sure I rinse it off properly, and yeah, that is pretty much it for my Preo. So I was done rinsing off the Preo treatment from my hair, and I'm going to now go in with this clarifying methylated shampoo. Now you can make use of any other shampoo. You can make use of a moisturizing shampoo. Whatever shampoo you have, you can make use of it. Now I like to wash my hair in twists, because that way it reduces risk of tangles and matting, right? And that way I don't get to lose too much hair when I'm trying to detangle my hair. If you have a scalp massager, use it to massage your scalp thoroughly. That way you get rid of excessive buildup and oils. It also helps in massaging your scalp, thereby promoting blood circulation and improving hair growth. But in the absence of a scalp massager, please make use of your fingertips and not your fingernails. That way you avoid cutting your scalp open. You avoid hurting your scalp. Once I was done washing my hair, I rinsed off my shampoo with cold water. You can make use of lukewarm water. It all depends on you. Now, because I've not washed my hair in a couple of weeks and I've had lots of build up and product build up, I double cleansed my hair. I proceeded to double cleanse my hair, and this is basically going in with another layer of shampoo after the first one. Now, you can choose to skip this step if you know you religiously wash your hair and you know you don't have lots of build up. So yeah, this is a very, very, very optional step. When I was finally done shampooing and rinsing off my hair, the next thing to do is to deep condition my hair. I never skip deep conditioners, especially after a long while of not washing my hair. So deep conditioners replenish the natural oils and nutrients you might have lost while shampooing your hair. It also deeply moisturizes the hair, thereby reducing breakage, improving elasticity, and boosting hair shine. So you really need to deep condition your hair. So while I was deep conditioning, I proceeded to finger detangle my hair. I chose not to use a comb or something because I already combed my hair earlier. And because I already combed and detangled my hair earlier before stepping into the bathroom to wash, it made detangling during deep conditioning earlier. So one thing I always advise is to make sure you detangle your hair before proceeding to wash it. And I also advise you start off with finger detangling first before going in with a comb. Even just finger detangling is fine. I properly massaged the deep conditioner well into my strands and to my scalp as well. I proceeded to put my hair up in twists, repeated the same process for every part of my hair, and that is basically all that for deep conditioners. You can see how my fingers was gliding through my hair very easily, right? That is a properly detangled hair. That is a properly conditioned hair. After that, I covered my hair with a plastic wrap and then also a shower cap. Now, if you have a steaming cap, just like you did with your pre-poo, just go ahead and cover your hair with a steaming cap. Then I let it sit for about 20 to 30 minutes. While I was waiting for my 30 minutes to be over, I proceeded to boil my hair tea. I really love hair teas in whatever form, whether as a tea spray or hair rinses. Now, especially when I've not done any of that in a long time. So this is what my hair tea looks like. And yeah, when my 30 minutes was eventually over, I took off the hair wraps and proceeded to rinse off the deep conditioner off my hair. Now, one thing about deep conditioners, they are going to condition your hair. They are actually going to condition your hair. You're going to feel your hair being very soft and all that. So I proceeded to rinse off my deep conditioners, and yeah, that is it. When I was properly sure I've gotten all the deep conditioners off my hair, because you really do not want to have residues. As much as deep conditioners are very good for your hair, you don't want to leave them in your hair because it is not a leave-in treatment. Now, this is the part where I make use of my tea rinse. It is usually the last step of my wash day. I just pour it over my hair and I am not going to be rinsing it off. It is going to be a leave-in treatment. Let's quickly talk about the benefits of these hair teas. Now, in whatever form they might be in, whether as hairsprays or tea rinse, some of the ingredients in these hair teas contain DHT blocker, which is a hormone associated with hair loss. Hair teas can also help strengthen the hair, reduce dandruff, itching, reduce breakage, split ends, and also promote growth. So one thing I like to do is to massage the hair tea into my scalp for a couple of minutes. Just give it a very good massage. Now, this is going to promote blood circulation in your scalp, also stimulating your hair follicles, and in turn promoting hair growth and strength. Now you can see how clean my scalp was looking. So the next thing I like to do, I don't like to towel dry my hair. I just cover my hair with a clean cotton t-shirt. Unless it's a microfiber towel, then that will do. Okay, so this is the amount of hair that I lost throughout the entire wash day, and to me it is fair enough. Once my hair got dry, the next thing to do was to moisturize my hair. And like I said earlier, I don't start working on my hair without spraying water first. So I sprayed some water on my hair, gently took down my twist, and the next thing was to gently detangle my hair. It was really easy this time because I already detangled that. I already done that properly while I was washing. So it was really easy to detangle. There was no knot, there was nothing. This is the leave-in conditioner we are going to be using today, the one from Mega Growth. I really love this leave-in conditioner. I've been using it for a very long time and it's been working great for me, so I'll always recommend. I apply the leave-in conditioner onto my hair, massage it properly into my strands and my scalp as well. I never leave out my scalp when I'm taking care of my hair. Okay, so massage it into your scalp, to your strands, and to the tip of your hair. You have to remember the tip of your hair because you know they're like the oldest part of your hair and they are very easy and prone to breakage. Am I the only one obsessed with how my hair feels when it is properly taken care of? Now, because I'm using the LCO method of moisturizing, the last thing I'm going to go in is my hair oil. This is a hair growth oil that I made. I'm going to have it linked in the description box. It's also going to appear up here, so just do well to check it out. I massaged the oil well into my scalp and then I applied it to my strands as well. This is going to help seal in all the moisture that I have gotten from my leave-in conditioner and then my deep conditioner as well. Okay, and it's also going to allow for longer retention of moisture. That way my hair is not going to lose moisture really fast and get dry. Now the next thing I do is to put my hair up in either twists or braids or cornrows, and I'm doing braids this time. This is going to help protect my hair. It is a protective style, and again it is going to help, you know, stretch out my hair as I am not using any form of heat to stretch out my hair. I repeated the same process for every other of my hair. That is my water, my leave-in conditioner and my oil, and that is all I basically do for my hair care routine. I used to tell people you really do not need so much products to take care of your hair. You don't need a lot of products. You don't need a complicated routine. Your hair really does not need all of that. Just a very simple routine and very little product is actually going to get the job done. Now, when I was done, this was how my braids were looking. This was how my hair was looking. You can see the shine. You can see how good my scalp was. My scalp really felt alive after I was done with all of that. It was very clean. And yeah, that is basically all I do for my hair care routine. You can see how simple it really is. The next thing I like to do after braiding my hair or after putting my hair up in protective style is to put it up so it doesn't keep rubbing against my shoulders or my clothes. That way it's going to prevent split ends and breakage. So that is all that for my hair care routine. I hope you found this video really helpful. Please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down there in the comment section, share to people you think might need this video, subscribe to me if you've not yet subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.